Okay, let's get right into it. For critically acclaimed MMORPG Final Fantasy XIV, progressing here with the main story, main scenario quests. Last we left off, we were in the Valcourt of Troya. We'll jaunt into the 13th, or the Void, as we know it. Where, well, demons of all sorts, or voids of all sorts, together with Varsha, Stidman, and Stola. I've met our new friend Zero, who, if actually, you probably won't recall this because this is like we've only seen a form for the first time here. It's actually Xenos' avatar, Reaper avatar. We've also fought one of the Final Fantasy IV bosses, Scarmilione, and right here, in fact, one of the 4 fiends of Golbez. Very exciting stuff. Well then, now that we're here, let us progress with whatever it is that we're doing here in the Void, which is mostly looking for Barshan's sister, Ashdaya. Alright. Golbez has Ashdaya at its mercy, then we must find him. Hopefully Zero has knowledge that will aid us in our search. From Memorial to Golbez and his archfiends, we have more questions now than answers. But that is a sign we are making progress. There is nothing like the ether of a living mortal. I have felt so satisfied since my return. Groping in the dark, Astinian looks at you with his piercing gaze. Slane, you've come to the 13th before, yes? You've brought Voicent here. Clearly you didn't know they could regenerate, else you would have shared that detail beforehand. I was in a bit of a rush and didn't have time to wait around and see. They seemed to stay dead at the time, yes. I doubt not that they did. There must be a reason why the ones you defeated did not return, in contravention of the natural order. You do remember all out of the ordinary, a sealing magic like Zero's, perhaps. There are circumstances in which we're unable to return. If you like, I can tell you about this. Please do. The more you devour, the more powerful you grow. But in that process, your essence is blended with those of your prey. If you were to lose your flesh, the souls you had come to harbor may break free and coalesce into a distinct voice once more. And before you yourself return, your own soul might be devoured by your enemies, or your erstwhile prey. A fate more likely for stronger beings who require more time to regenerate. However, even assuming you survive the process, it's highly uncommon to return as you were. Yet despite his greater strength, Scarmilione managed to resurrect rather swiftly. I've had others capable of the same. Not that I'm aware of. His attachment to his flesh must have been unique for him to develop such an ability. I believe we understand the fundamentals of rebirth now. If I may, I will ask you about your power. But tell us about it. What you saw should speak for itself. I combined the ether of the soul and the crystal. Many will live this power in the Contra Memoria, but I'm the only one left. I'm told that the heroes of the 13th once sealed gods in stones called Orosite. Are they and Memoria one and the same? Orosite. I do not know of this word, but the world is vast, and perhaps Memoria had different names elsewhere, but it does sound quite familiar. How does one come to wield Memoria, and what happened to your peers? I've never thought about that. I do know, though, that Voicehead can't use the power. I assume that I can because I'm mortal in part. Oh hey, good morning, Aurora. Good morning, good morning. Have you had your breakfast yet? I see. Zero, I wish to ask you about a man called Golbez. He may well have my sister in his clutches. Is there aught you can tell us of him? The name sounds vaguely familiar, though I can't say how I know it. He is powerful, however. Someone in the castle may have heard of him. Then I must try talking to the other Voicehead again. Let's entrust the task to survey. His echo will help facilitate communication. More importantly, he should be able to maintain his composure better than a concerned sibling. That I cannot deny. Forgive me, but will you not ask about Golbez in my stead? On the terraces, to begin with, perhaps. Thank you. We shall remain here and discuss what other avenues we might pursue in the meantime. I have to say, I really enjoy the soundtrack over here in the Phil called Troya. And as well as the cutscenes, I suppose. I think the only not great part about this map is having to go back and forth because no Ethernet shards or no Ethernets. Look how shiny these here are. So the clever one hadn't been eaten. No one wants it, but perhaps... Golbez. Of course I know him. Only a fool of our years wouldn't. His archfiends lead armies to ravage and conquer. They devour those they deem useless, those who can't fight. If you don't want to be eaten, then you had better flee. Soon there will be nowhere to run. It seems the archfiends keep only those who are fit for battle. Others must escape or be consumed. I think it's more lunch at this point. Yeah, actually, you're not wrong. It's just like 40 minutes till like proper lunchtime, I suppose. But then again, who's gonna enforce when lunch is? Oh, I guess if you want to be technical, it's a brunch. Still morning, but not quite early. If the one who devoured her dies, perhaps the mistress will return. Then I may bask in her gaze again. Gold, as you say, my mistress spoke of him. He commands the archfiends. They are very powerful and have conquered many domains. Mistress bade us defend the castle from them. Yes, she did. Seems the archfiends have been attacking other domains. Their fearsome reputation precedes them. I don't know if it's just me, but screen froze. Let me check my OBS. No, it's running just fine on my display over here. Maybe just hit a refresh and it should be fine, I think. As long as the audio is coming through okay. A tasty one returns to tempt me. I must eat. Must eat. Golbez. I know of him from those I've eaten. He has minions. Those minions have minions. No one ever sees him. With his army of minions, Golbez would seldom have need to act personally. It will not be easy to reach him. Hope we finished already. Or did we get carried away talking? There's no easy way to mark the passage of time in this world, nor do I imagine such things contain poisons. It would take considerable mental fortitude to still care after a millennia in this endless night. Is there no end to the questions? We should have demanded more either. No trouble on your end either. Good. I dare say Scarmiglione's fate served as sufficient warning. Let's hope that those elsewhere have the same sense. Welcome back, Sylvain. We were able to report of value. So countless voiced in answer to the archfiends, who in turn answered to Golbez, as your vision did suggest. Yeah, unfortunately I think it might just be you on your end, because my display is coming through just fine. I think Twitch has been a bit laggy for me recently. Let me see whether I can Google a solution for that. I don't suppose if changing the browser that you're viewing Twitch on might help. Unless you're watching a mobile, then I don't know what to say. Scarmillione's aggression is also consistent with claims that the Archfiends conquer other domains. The question is, how do we reach Golbez if he surrounds himself with armies of minions? We could target his other Archfiends, or perhaps those who have fled his service. Either may yield useful information. That said, we can't do much while we're stuck in this isle. Zero, I would ask a favor of you. I'm determined to save my sister Azjaya. If there is even a faint possibility that Golbez has her, then I must find him. To that end, I want you to lend us your strength and knowledge. Will you accompany us on our quest? I have forgotten the way of my world already. If you want help, offer payment. None here will aid you out of the kindness of their hearts. Any who claim otherwise are liars and betrayers. Or is this less a request and more of a threat? If I refuse, will you force me to serve? Surely you must desire something. Name. I have no purpose. Why would I desire anything? That's why I didn't bother to resist when the ones here fell upon me. What matters in a world that's already dead? By that logic, you've no reason to refuse our requests. The payment need but be to your satisfaction, correct? You're on Chrome? Haven't had any issues with Chrome recently. I don't know if you try switching to like Firefox or Edge, maybe that might work. Alternatively, you could probably do like a network test. Actually, maybe that's a good question. What ISP are you using? Oh, things are finally moving now. I want to reset my cache. Sometimes that really is what it is. The moving lane finally no longer a PNG. However, what if instead of a moving avatar, I am actually a PNG? I remember sometime last year I've had like issues with either my webcam or OBS, and very occasionally it would. I think it was a camera issue, and it would just freeze out of nowhere. So sometimes I'll just be stuck in like. But yeah, thankfully I haven't had that problem recently. Probably because I switched away from what was the other broadcasting software? Streamlabs, I think. Did I not already say as much from the start? Very well, Zero. I propose you travel with us, and whenever you perform a deed that requires payment, we'll provide it in ether. That's all you had to say. If everything else was superfluous. Fair point. Where to now?